Greetings, survivors. You can come up with super cool team names. I hope you do, but for now, you will be the Red Council or the Blue Council. They are identical in here.
We're the Republicans.
Listen,
Red is Republican.
Red run the presidency, so...
All right, you want to check inside?
Oh, well, we should probably look.
So this is not
we have dry
quite
firewood.
all of your food. There is an extra bag of all of the different celery. There's some extra bags of apples, some extra bags of almost everything. But this is representative of all of the food that you do not need to spend points on.
We're going to get marshmallows. Oh, you got rice. Dude,
So I do give you some basic stuff. But yeah, take the cooler.
Use the cooler for stuff, too. Does anybody know how to cook?
We got 2 matches per day, right?
You get 2 matches per day.
Quinn,
I can give them
are
to
we
you now.
going to get marshmallows for nighttime?
You can buy marshmallows.
Okay, so for the first day of this trip, we were sort of let out in this big river valley. And we had to sort of walk our way through this ridge before we settled on our campsite, which is quite flat and really soft, actually, and surprisingly warm. I think all the surrounding trees and moss really insulates super well. Yeah, and we managed to build a tarp, even though the ground was soft. We had to get a little creative, tying it to trees and rocks, but it holds well. So.
All right. Hi, everybody. This is our very first challenge. You have explored possible camp areas. Our blue team, as of yet unnamed, has selected this as their site. I quite like it. It's very pretty here. And for our first challenge, we are going to see how stormproof your shelter is. You are building the actual expedition shelter that you intend to use on the first night. This challenge tests whether the shelter can plausibly keep people and gear dry through rain, wind shift, and overnight sag. If your shelter stands but has major weather flaws, you'll earn 6 points. If the shelter is effectively usable overnight, you will get 12 points. And then whichever team has, in my opinion, the best shelter will get an additional 6 points. We'll begin with a water test. All right. You will be deducted points if water pools anywhere. Full amount of pooling over here, relatively modest. Does anybody want to suggest how you can fix this pooling issue? Extra ridge line right here should sort that right out. Ready to go?
Yes, go.
Tiny bit over there, but I think that if it collected, it's hard to say whether that would eventually weigh itself down or if it would just fall over the edge. I'm going to call it pretty minor. You passed.
Wait.
It didn't collapse. It didn't shift.
Try doing it from the
It
other
was definitely
direction
getting a little
now.
shaky,
you
but I'm
kept
doing it
that
from the
up-
prevailing wind direction
hey, could
because
you
you
go
should
from
be
the
building your shelter the way that the wind is actually coming from, which is this way. So right now it looks like the wind is coming through the valley, down the river, and kind of coming along this direction. I see no problems here.
Sorry, our tarp setup was for sure rough. I think I'm pretty happy with how it held up though during the wind and water tests. I think there was a little bit of pooling, but it wasn't too bad. Definitely a few adjustments that need to be made, but we did what we could. And I think overall, 8 out of 12 points is a pretty good score, and I'm happy with how our shelter prevailed.
Our tarp was really good. It was really good. 11 out of 12 plus extra 6 points for getting the best tarp. I mean, like, they're not doing anything. They have cold mashed potatoes. Their tarp doesn't seem like it could handle wind in the other direction at all. It is just completely Mason and Onyx doing their own thing, while Penny and Hazel and August are suffering because of that. And so hopefully Mason doesn't get team leader next time. Oh, there is no teamwork in their team. There is no teamwork at all in their team. It is Onyx and Mason, and then Penny and August, and then Hazel doing her own thing. I mean, they don't care. Our entire group is one collective. I mean, it's really easy. I mean, they had nothing.
Trust is the important thing, so we can all agree that we're going to vote for Mason as the team leader. That's majority votes, so...
First meal went really, really, really bad. Enough so that Mason has kicked me out of preparing meals ever again. Good to know I'm equally bad at cooking on the trail as well as off. So, rocky start. However, we got other things set up. Water's being filtered. We got a tarp kind of set up over here. Blame Mason, they set it up. Yeah, we got a good spot. Lots of sand. So much sand. I hate sand. It's coarse and rough. It gets everywhere. Meals, I think, are going to be the hardest part of this trip.
I'll be voting for Axel.
Going for me. I'm going to win again.
1 vote for Axel. 2 votes. Axel, sorry, the deal with Mason didn't work. 1 vote, Mason. These are for different teams now. Leading by example. 3 votes, Axel. 1 vote, Penny. 2nd vote for Mason. 3rd vote for Mason. 2nd vote for Penny. A 1, 2, 3, 4th vote for Axel, and a 5th vote for Axel. All right, that is a unanimous victory for Axel on that team, and a victory for Mason, and 2 votes for Penny. That means that Axel will be awarded 40 individual points. Mason will be awarded 40 individual points. Axel, Mason, you are the team leaders for the 2nd day in a row. Penny.
Do you want to know how I got these cabins?